And it is a pleasure to welcome to the show Miss America herself, Savvy Shields. Hey, Savvy, how are you?
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being with us
Thanks
this
for
morning.
having me.
Now, you hail from Fayetteville, Arkansas, correct?
I do. Mm-hmm.
You started as Miss Arkansas, or did you just cut
Exactly
right to
right.
Miss America? You just
Cut right to
over
Miss
that?
America.
Okay.
No, it was Miss
That's
Arkansas for
amazing.
about a month and then became Miss America.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you very
you
much.
wear your tiara almost as well as Randy wore
That's
his.
a crown, Doug.
Oh, sorry.
Nailed
Excuse
it.
me.
Nicely
Thank you.
done.
See, he knows the difference.
He knows. He
That's
knows.
because I already called the tiara off the air.
No, I like to make my mistakes
He's been
on the
corrected. He's been taught.
air. Congratulations
Well,
on the
thank you.
title.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
Now, how did you get involved with IHOP and Children's Miracle
Well,
Hospitals?
Children's Miracle Network and the Miss America organization have had a long-standing partnership. And so I've actually been to a couple IHOP Pancake days, like a couple years ago, and as a local title holder, as Miss Arkansas. So it's exciting to be here as Miss America now. It's fun. It's interesting.
And you're a good flipper, right? You can flip those pancakes?
I can flip pretty good. My goal for today is maybe flip it inside the crown. Like, I don't know if that's been done.
What?
You know what I mean?
You do trick
Stop
flipping?
You know, to do some trick flipping, you know?
I love that.
I don't know. Spice it up a bit.
People can come and donate
Make
money
it
just
a
to see that.
Pancake day to remember.
All right, top that, Leanne.
Yeah, by the way,
Give me a minute.
We've got
Or
the
10.
griddles fired up, and Miss America Savvy Shields will be flipping pancakes here at the IHOP on Sunset. So come on
Guaranteed.
down. And remember, the short stacks are free until 7 p.m. tonight.
We would like you to donate if you have one.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And if you donate to the Children's Miracle Network hospitals, and specifically Children's Hospital
Right.
LA, you'll get a $5 coupon that you can use at any IHOP in America. So this is part of your duties as Miss America, and you
Yeah.
get to travel the country and get involved in all kinds of events.
It's crazy, but one of my favorite things that I get to do, and I do often, is go to these hospitals across the country. And I've been to Children's LA a couple times, actually. But getting to go in and see the kids who, I mean, they're the most courageous, wise, loving human beings in the entire world. And they experience so much at such a young age that selfishly, you leave, inspired and with an entirely different perspective.
They're innocent but wise, right?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. It's very, I'm very honored to get to, be a part of these kids' lives.
Talking with Savvy Shields, you're a jazz dancer, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Because that's my music. I love.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
He's the last person alive that likes jazz.
I'm like the whitest jazz fan on the planet. Of course, I'm usually the whitest anything on the planet, but that's an interesting, because that's a whole specific area of dance, very specific area.
Yeah.
of dance.
Well, my goal is to be entertaining. You know what I mean? And my goal
But
is
my goal is to have failed utterly.
Oh
but
my
I've
God.
done my goal.
He's tried.
Whatever. Well, you gotta have an entertainment value. You want people to dance when they watch you dance. So hopefully I got that across.
Can I ask you, what was your platform when you ran for Miss America?
Eat better, live better. So it's hilarious. People are like, "What about Pancake Day?" I'm like, "It doesn't count on Pancake Day.
That's a holiday.
Does not count. Exactly, it's a holiday." But so I'm all about figuring out what it means to eat healthy, but on a quality of life scale, not on a weight loss or gain issue, but on
Thank
a
you.
quality of life.
I love hearing that.
I love that.
Yeah,
That's great.
yeah.
And I like that Pancake Day was exempted because.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, you
it's
gotta have a
entirely
cheat day,
exempted.
or you go crazy mentally.
Right. And it's for
Really?
the kids, so you have to.
There you
Yes, absolutely.
You're required.
Savvy Shields is going to be making pancakes, and hopefully people will be coming in and making donations. The Children's Miracle Network and IHOP hope to raise $3.5 million today.
Amazing.
And it really is a great program. And, of course, Children's Hospital here in L.A. has been doing great. This is the 12th year.
Well, did you hear that they're trying to flip 5 million pancakes today? Isn't that
It
crazy?
can be done.
I don't
We're
think
that
they're
hungry.
trying. I think
5
they're going
million
to.
pancakes?
Well, we
Yeah.
get 3 million just into him.
Right?
That's a lot of hungry people.
Oh, I know. Well, and if everyone gave $1, like that 3.5 million would be easy.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
At least $1.
Right?
Yes.
So we'll see.
When you, how long have you worn the crown this year?
6 months.
Wow, halfway through
Isn't
already.
that crazy?
It's flying
I don't
by.
want to say I'm on the downhill, but it's like it's almost there. It's
It's a
gone by so
whirlwind year.
fast.
Tell, tell us how your life changes. First of all, they opened the right envelope and they read the right name when
Praise
you were,
the Lord.
Okay.
Yes, they did.
So that's
They
good.
did not
This
that
wasn't
up.
the Oscars of Miss Universe.
Right. So
Praise.
from the minute they put the crown on your head, how did your life change in ways that you didn't see coming?
So I am in a different state every 48 hours. I live out of my 2 very large suitcases, and I go across the country and the world for an entire year. And you think you know what that means, but you don't fully know what that means until you do
Have
it.
you woke up yet in a city and not remembered where you were?
Oh, absolutely.
Because I know
Probably
my
happens all the
brother
time.
used
I've
to
almost
travel
done that
like
in a
that.
speech before. Like,
Yeah.
thank you for having me here in, and I don't
Fill in the
remember what
blank.
state
Yeah,
it is.
my
Insert
brother
name.
It's
used
like
to
rock stars.
used to check the phone
Right.
book in the hotel nightstand to
Oh,
see what
yeah?
city he was in, because he'd
That's
wake
too
up and not
funny.
remember.
Right.
Well, you have those two big suitcases, but you have the crown box, right? I've done a lot of work with Miss Americas for USO.
Well, I never check the crown box. I always like carry it on, and so it always
of
goes to
course.
security, and so the security guards always like give me a weird
It's
look
like
when
the-
they see it pass through.
It's
and
like having the Stanley
"What
Cup
are you
on your
doing?"
head.
No, exactly. Exactly. That's how her world changes. She walks in and you go, there's Miss
There's
America.
Miss America's in the room, right?
It's a funny thing.
By the way, IHOP at Sunset Boulevard around 3 in the morning. We've had several Miss Americas in here, but they actually weren't Miss America.
How do you mean?
Well, I'm just saying at Sunset Boulevard, it's 3 in the
It's an
morning.
interesting place.
Right.
It could be an interesting crowd at 3
There
in
were
the
people
morning.
that were coming in
At
from their
IHOP.
night out.
Life's
Right.
most interesting.
It was not morning for them.
Oh, no,
No.
no, no.
Life's most interesting people show up at a diner about 3:15.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the bars close around 2. It takes a little while to get out. And most of those customers have actually never seen daylight in their
Fair.
entire lives.
Fair.
Well, we thank you so much for coming out. And we know you're going to go to the
absolutely.
griddle and you're going to be making a meso flapjacks.
We will try.
I want to get a picture with you before we leave.
Definitely.
Deal.
And where are you going to be tomorrow? Do you know yet?
Ask her that.
I honestly have to think about it.
Well, that's 5 million
She's a
pancakes
handler.
from now.
Yes.
I think
A
I'm
person
in
will make-
Missouri.
Oh, wow.
But who knows? It could be.
But who
Do you think-
really
could be
knows?
anywhere.
You fly commercial?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do. Yeah. I got my hat.
All right, there you go.
Savvy Shields,
Crown
ladies and
box.
gentlemen, Miss America 2017.
Oh my goodness gracious.
And it
Thank
is
y'all so
National
much.
Pancake Day, and Savvy's gonna go over to the griddle, and she's gonna be making some pancakes,
Doing some
including
trick
apparently
flips.
some trick flips.
I love that.
Using the crown, which we all want to see as well. Savvy, thanks so much for coming in. Really appreciate
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Miss
Thank you.
America 2017.